Don't. The reaction will continue if it finds more organic material.
For how long?
It seems that when all the rust gas settles into dust, then it is safe. Garrett, for what purpose would the mechanists use these cultivators?
Well, we know Karras has installed them in the masks of the servants.
Yes.
And the servants have been placed in the homes of the wealthy.
Yes! The homes with the gardens. The plants there could sustain a reaction large enough to destroy everything.
Yes, we must think of a plan.
No, there's no time to think. We must go to the Mechanist Cathedral. The beacon you've heard about. You could find it. Try to activate it. To draw the servants to the cathedral. Then you must somehow get Karras to signal them to release the rust gas. You see, if I fill the cathedral with plants, enough to fuel a chain reaction, then it should cause the same effect we just saw. But it would take Karras with it instead of the city. Remember, the cathedral is sealed, airtight.
If we can get into the Mechanist Cathedral, if you fill it with plants, if I can find, let alone activate the beacon, all without being detected, that's too risky. We'll be killed.
Karras created these devices to destroy all that we know. And now they are in place. He needs only say the word. There is no more time. We must act. Are you too blind to see that?
Your plan is suicide. I'll think of a better way. And I work alone.
Diane, Larkspur, I need to speak with you. Now.
I am here against the wishes of the Keeper Council. I am here as your friend, Garrett. Listen. Viktoria has begun an assault on the Mechanist Cathedral.
No.
I hope the glyphs are wrong.
Face me yourself, man-hole!
Viktoria!
Garrett!
I've failed. This is not enough plant life to sustain the reaction.
These mechanical beasts detected me. But there is one more thing I can do.
Then it will be up to you. My good thief.
Wait, Viktoria, let's get... Viktoria!
Just a film.
I planned enough!
Karras.
So here we finally are. Sabotage at Soulforge. Sabotage Karras' plan by using the guiding beacon to draw the servants to the Mechanist Cathedral. First you must learn how to use the guiding beacon. So we're basically gonna call all the servants who have these gas things built into them. We're gonna call them back and we're gonna close them into this airtight cathedral. Don't let Karras find out what you're up to or he won't trigger the servants. When the rest of your goals are accomplished, get outside before Karras seals up the cathedral and detonates the servants. Now, that suggests that this mission is on a timer, which I don't think it is. But... so, interesting of note, there is no objective where we cannot kill people, and there are humans in this level. But there's nothing that says we cannot kill them. So I might make use of that information. But yeah, Viktoria sacrificed herself so that the plant that would be destroyed by the gas would... There's a bit of a thing between Garrett and Viktoria. It's like they have sort of been getting a bit close to each other. Like, I mean, they were former enemies, but I think they sort of grew to appreciate the fact that they worked pretty well together probably. That's a lot of slow fall potions. So what do we need? I mean, gas I don't think... We're mostly against robots, so... flash bombs. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Gas arrows would be nice. Fire arrows. It's a bit unusual to start off with. I think we're actually good with this. We still have lots of money. These are cheap as hell. Let's go with a few just in case. And frog beefsteak, gas arrow.
Garrett, are you not? So, once again we are met. And the woman of the woods, didst thou come here together? But lo, how easily evil is felled when the righteous hold the mace. Thou art transparent to me, Garrett. Even now I can see thou seekest to stop me, but there is naught you can do. My chamber resists all manner of infiltrations, even from a skilled man such as thyself. The servants hearken to my instructions only, and even now await my commands. Maybe I've waited overmuch. Okay, thine intrusion has been my cue to begin now the final preparations. May the world be ready for the builder's arrival. I fear you not, Garrett, that I have dispatched some of the builder's children to intercept you. Thou too will perish, and trouble me no more.
To intercept you. I love that. So stupid. So yeah, Karras is... It's doing this thing again. No, it isn't. Factory Bay A. So this is a huge level. It's basically one massive cathedral factory. In 2 parts. So this is huge. And it's actually a pretty fun level, but this will probably take over 2 hours. And here I think we have one of the books that reveal an interesting thing. One of the children fetched me today, by order of Father Karras, to visit him at the chamber in which he now cloisters. It was quite unexpected, as was the conversation which followed. I was able to speak with Father Karras through the slits in the door. He ordered me to find him some new street people to convert into servants. Respectful, I ventured to ask him wherefore. Since our supply of necrotic Mutox gas containers is gone, we have no need for mindless slaves when the builder's children are such efficient workers. He told me that the children could not manipulate some things with their appendages as well as a human might, and I was greatly shocked to hear that Father Karras make such a comparison. Nevertheless, I pressed on and inquired, why did he not simply ask us, his devout followers, to perform for him whatever tasks he might require of such nature? At this, Father Karras became quite furious and bellowed at me through the door, demanding that I comply with his wishes, and asking who I believed would be a suitable fodder for servants, if not beggars and the like. I was much afeard at his assailant, but then he stopped quite suddenly, as though some truth had just occurred to him, and without further explanation bid me never mind, to go back to my normal business. I should like to do so, but 'twas not long ago that this transpired, and I already have been called off to some new special duty by another missive from one of the children. I shall finish this account when I return. Friend Menace. So yeah, what this is about is that he's turning his mechanists into servants. At first he was against the idea, but then he's like, but I might as well. You guys are imperfect humans, I might as well turn you into servants. He sort of realized this and he just... So in here we actually have an enemy that we haven't seen yet. Turn the brightness up. There you go. It's the little spider robot. So it takes 2 of these. Funnel mouth on the front. It's like a mustache. They basically shoot razor blades at you. Flying discs, like razor blades. So they're not very dangerous, but they're very fast. Oh, but there's a window there, we can't really see through it. So here we have the manufacturing base. And in this mission we're gonna manufacture a bunch of shit. And all that stuff that we're gonna manufacture is gonna be done through there with these machines. Except to sneeze there. Torches to begin with, but I know that, so we're gonna make it a bit brighter. Yeah. Just so you guys can see. Is that it? Honestly not be it. You kidding? Just leave that. So yeah, there's lots of machines and we're gonna have save. I don't want that way, I don't have to. So yeah, there's lots of machinery on this mission and we're gonna find parts. I heard something. Pretty much now. So I have a scouting beacon there, scouting orb. Left is Factory Bay D, and Bay E is the plans room. I think that's where we're gonna go. I love this mission, like the ambient sound you can hear. It's so fitting to this level. This level has a fuck ton of robots. That's all I can say about that. So yeah, there are these metal doors, so that if the camera or the alarm goes off, then basically that will open a door and there will be a robot there. I don't remember where that actually leads. I think it's to the factory base.
Nay, I shall not pine, Garrett, but thou wilt no ally to me.
Yeah, just keep
Thou
prattling
art
away,
known
Karras.
for constancy, nor loyalty. 'Twas from the folly of Constantine that I learned that. Yes, I know all about thy past deeds. Why else should I concern myself with the likes of thee? I wouldst have had thee under my control, else dead.
Yes.
Indeed.
Is this the big factory base?
I'd have had both.
I think we're gonna come back here later, so I'll leave that for now. At that machine over there.
I give thanks for my arms, with them I make the world best rich. If this builder, behold the work that I do for thee. I have not determined, potentially hostile.
I was a bit worried there. I think you'll take damage if you walk into that thing. A lot of sound, but it doesn't matter if we make a lot of sound if there's nobody around to hear it. Where's the keys on the other side? I think this is where we came from. Yeah. But I know how to get to that key and it's not entirely important just yet. So we're gonna go here. Oh, sorry. Fluid vapor interchange. I can barely read that. So I think the plants room is here, so we actually... Oh fuck. Screw that. Metal floors. That's what I thought it looked like. Ah. It's actually carpet. Oh shit. Is that not a spider? It is. That leads to a second area. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought this level was big enough, but then I found out you go through those doors and it's like an entire factory behind those. So visibility isn't a problem. This floor is a problem. It's, oh shit. This is what I was worried about.
When I sit in judgment, the builder before me, and he asked, Karras, what hast thou built? I will answer thusly. I have built a church for thee, solid and good, and also for the countless structures. I have forged millions of children, wrought innumerable tools, all in your name. He will be pleased, and I will take my place by his light.
So, if you haven't noticed already, Karras is fucking crazy. He is delusional, he wants to destroy the world. See, one of the things that you cannot see, so basically he turned his people into servants. Let's close the door. If we zoom in, you can see there is red stuff on the... Well, that's actually blood. So it hints at that the surgery to attach the mask was very sloppy, as he was in a hurry. Yeah. I just find that to be pretty interesting, just the how it's kind of scary in a way. It's a bit morbid that he would make his own men like that. Guiding beacon. This is our new objective, and this is kind of complicated. Obtain a signal bolt and a steel plate from storage room 2. Put the signal bolt through a bellowing machine in factory bay C. The stage 1 piece will be manufactured. Transform the stage 1 piece with a rolling machine in factory bay A. The stage 2 piece will be manufactured. Manufacture a regulating round. See separate blueprints. Merge the stage 2 piece and regulating round with sealing machine in factory bay D. The stage 3 piece will be manufactured. Put the stage 3 piece through the fusing machine in factory bay E. Yeah, so that's And here we have a roll of recipes, I think. Two brother Kelsos, regarding the proper usage of the guiding beacon, as thou knowest, the servants are controlled by the 8 signal towers located on the roof of this cathedral. Normally these signal towers communicate instructions that I myself issue on the servants from within my protective chamber. However, when the time comes to modify the servants, we will use these signal towers to transmit the guiding beacon instead. In my wisdom, I made it easy to do this without necessitating difficult adjustments to the signal towers. Firstly, thou must get the guiding beacon. Only one has been manufactured, and I'm controlling access to it by keeping it always with me inside my protective chamber. Since thou art a loyal industrial follower of Karras, and available that have my permission to manufacture one, the blueprints are stored in the plans room. Bringeth then the guiding beacon to the signal room, which is on the 3rd floor of the northern apse. There thou wilt see the machine that produces the signal used by the signal towers. This machine has 2 slots, signal A and signal slot B. At all times the device which transmit my instruction will be kept connected to signal slot A. However, thou canst connect the guiding beacons. Thou canst connect, you can basically, connect it to slot B. Do this thy leisure, for it will not interrupt. For it will not interrupt my control of the servants. It's another step that required to activate the guiding beacon that is prepared. Only when thou art certain to have my consent, thou mayst take the final step. Go to the signal towers. At the base of each touch a final lever. Flip the lever from A to B. This will cause that signal tower to transmit the signal in signal slot B instead of signal slot A. The servants made a guiding beacon and begin their journey back to me. Here in Soulforge Cathedral. When they arrive, thou must immediately switch the signal towers back to A so that I can give the servants further instructions, as the servants cannot hear my instructions when the signal tower is set to B. Now it is possible to expedite the process. Thou may recall from a discussion of principle of redundant signal potency. My calculation again that needs only set 7 of the 8 signal tower to B in order for that signal to be dominant 1. Your revered leader, Karras.
This is just what I was looking for. Now I've got a real plan.
That's a bit scary. Yeah, so we're gonna make a thing in all these factory things. I have to look several times. Then we're gonna go here, plant the thing, and then we're gonna go to the second part. And we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? We have 8 of these signal towers that we need to turn on to the B signal.
Distinguish more carefully.
So yeah, if you look, you can see that there is a lot of blood. This was a very sloppy job indeed. It's pretty crazy that he was turning his own men into these servants. I mean, in many ways it doesn't surprise me, but still. So here we have the flare blueprint, which I'm not that interested in. Regulating round, which we need. Mine blueprints. So basically you can make all these prints. It's actually a pretty cool thing, but let's actually bring the mines with us in case. Scouting orbs, screw that. Don't care about that. Comparative power ingestion rate of mobile security units. A concise study of Watchers and Sentries by friend Gorick. Abstract. For the Sentry, the act of focusing upon any foe or the casting of projectiles, large or small, is known to cause said Sentry to swiftly consume this fuel resource in abundance. Therefore, Sentry and modems have been placed in conjunction with the Watchers. Working thought required comparatively insignificant fuel resources with demonstrating superior capability in the detection of trespassers. But this pairing doth seem to create a seamless overlap of function and power ingestion, due to the inherent delay of the Watcher has been known to compromise security value of the Sentry. The study then seeks to combine the advantage of both Watcher and Sentry, indeed to create a Sentry innovation with hath the foe discrimination abilities of the Watcher, yet consume a fuel resource of comparatively small quantities. Focus on the management of Sentry power ingestion, we had created main function, blah blah blah. Yes, it's basically talking about how the security cameras are really good at detecting stuff and they don't use a lot of power, but the towers that shoot projectiles burn a lot of powers, but they are also much better at detecting. You know how the cameras have a bit of a delay. The cameras have a bit of a delay until they actually detect you. This can be annoying. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I don't have the healing. I think we're really gonna have to go for it. It's like... yeah. That is a secret. New scripture of the Master Builder, draft page 41. To assist his calculations, Karras drafted a map of the city. He now saw the circles he had drawn and was pleased. Nowhere was there a place that would be uncleansed by the necrotic mutox, and its effect would extend beyond the city. Circles conjoined in the center, the very heart of the city. The same city that had spurned Karras and denounced the Builder. Karras knew from this sign all was to be as he had seen. Karras spake. Master Builder, Karras will not fail you as the precursors did. When an entire civilization denied thee and was felled by thy hand, Karras shall do thy will. Thank thee for directing Karras to their ashes and discover their error and thy gifts they misused. That Karras now uses as thou intended. Karras built for thee thy children, successors of the human race, and now by thy hand Karras shall wipe away the plague that we are, and thy children may last eternal impurity. But the Builder spoke to Karras then, saying, O Karras, thou art truly as faithful as thou sayest. I give thee now this command, that thou shalt remain thyself alive when all about thee returns to holy rust. When my paradise come, thou shalt have a place beside me among my children. Karras fell to his knees and cried out, Thank thee, Master Builder, thy will shall be done. So yeah, Karras basically wants to destroy the world, but he also wants to live himself. He wants to destroy all life. Which is pretty crazy. wants to destroy everything while still remaining himself. Yeah, so this is where we were before.
I know thou art not a believer, Garrett, yet thou art well aware that half of all thou seest is through mechanist machinery, thy metal eye. I gave the eye to thee in the hopes that thou wouldst be an ally, but 'twas not to be. You have eluded me in the past, Garrett, but no one, not even thee, will escape this night.
So yeah, Karras was the guy that gave Garrett this mechanical eye. That means that we can zoom in and out. Probably has some other few interesting things like night vision. And he thought he would be an ally, but Garrett, being the guy that never takes sides, he decided, fuck that, I don't care. Guiding beacon. Signal bolt and a steel plate. Steel plate, signal bolt. Then we need a regulating round. Go away. Right. Trying to read. Is that a gauge and a bantam node from storage 3? A gouge. So, there is bantam node. Gauge. Yeah, so why would I go to storage room 3 when everything's in storage room 2? Yeah. So basically you can grab these different things and you can make, like for example for a mine I need iron chassis, a metal plate and a canister of quicklime mixture. And then I put it in the amalgamating machine in factory bay B and then go to factory bay D. So I have to go all the way there and factory bay D is here. So a lot of work to create a bunch of mines, which are of course extremely powerful, but I think I'm skilled enough to sneak. I'm still gonna save. So we need to head to, I already forgot. Signal bolt, a steel plate from storage room 2. There's nothing else we need to apply. Okay, put the signal bolt through the bellowing machine in factory bay C. Factory bay C, yeah, that's where we were before. Okay, let's head there. It's not that far away. Let's just take a look in here. There could be mines or some other trinkets in it. Ah, a mine. So yeah, we have technically got everything to make mines, but let's not bother. There's a lot of crafting recipes, there's even a secret one. This is a very hard place to traverse, so this is why you go up here, because metal makes a lot of sound and these guys are sensitive. Either you take it slow, you get detected by the camera, because it's well lit, or you go fast over the metal. I could of course shoot a moss arrow, but why not go up here? I would wonder why they never go around here. It's like, why did they even build this boat? Oh. We have instructions. Place source material or materials into funnel on top of machine. Products will emerge at other end. Simple enough. This is more easier machine to do. I still have that flare mixer. The signal both for the bellowing machine. Already forgot, there's so much to this mission. Stage 1 piece rolling machine factory bay A. Stage 2 piece. Factory bay A is where we came into the level, so that's really close.
Why choose the side of villainy, Garrett? Why the side of the witch woman? With you as aid, my plans could have been so much further along. It would have been most advantageous. An error fails to understand.
Place source material into basin on top of machine. Insert steel plate into chute on side of machine. Push button to activate machine. Products will emerge. And then we have manufacture regulating round, and then we're gonna go into sealing machine in factory bay D. That's where we got the regulating round. Linking machine. Okay. Factory baby. Oh, I'm supposed to go right, but I want to see if there's anything of value here. Ah, some moss arrows. Not a bad thing to have on a level with this much metal in it. That was something. I think there's a... This leads to... Yeah, Factory Bay E that we saw earlier. So here we have Factory Bay D. There's 2 robots. So we don't want to go that way. But you could if you were brave and wanted to destroy them. I mean, I have enough tools. But there are better ways inside. See a hidden arrow. So we've been in this area already. We need to get into that little spider. Oh shit, it's bright. There's no way you can see me here.
Blessed are the forged ones, for they know no fear and are fueled by Karras.
I'm scared of the rope. I'm scared of that guy. Sealing machines. Which bit gets into sealing? Sealing machines. So we're gonna merge them in the sealing machine, which is this one. Okay. Linking machine, factor bay D. Place source material to shoots, one material per shoot on some shoots. Signal like friend standing on the control platform against the wall of this page activity. That was gibberish. I didn't even realize anyone was supposed to be able to hear what I said there. That was just sort of reading it.
I have built so many things. I have made servants from street scum. I've made towering arches from raw ore. I have built to glorify him that is builder and teacher. If ever I did a thing, 'twas always for him. He knows this. For he knows all.
Place source material into chute outside the machine. Signal by friend standing on the control room, blah blah blah. Guess we gotta get up on that. Gauge and Bantam node. I think this is the way up there actually. These are the keys. Yeah, that works. I think I'm right. Let's take the safe way. We know this work. Oh, almost jumped a bit early there.
Indications I have not determined.
Oh shit. Call for help. Ah, they probably heard me land in there then. You see how quickly that thing saw me once they have actually... He doesn't know I'm here. He shouldn't know.
Hostile, wretched intruder.
I feel worried there actually. I mean, he can't get in here. This is way too small. Mage, put the stair 3-piece to the fusing machine in Factor Bay E. Factor Bay E is the big one, so we're gonna go up. Yeah, that's pretty simple. weird. That made me feel a bit rushed.
I have noticed something.
Auditory indications. Well, we pretty much have an equal. Yeah, it's about equally. Oh, wait, this is way short. What am I talking about? I'm gonna save here, but I'm gonna save here when I come back, because this area can be a bit bullshit. But this is a jumping puzzle, we have to get up there. But I think that... yeah, this elevator is now open. I think.
Who is Karras but the hand of the builder? What the builder wills, Karras does. What the builder wants, Karras makes. Praise to Karras and the builder.
And the builder, you see, Garrett is really getting delusional. Oh, what am I doing? Oh man, I feel stupid now. That room that I was in, the circle with the healing fountain, I could have just gone to Bay E immediately. Oh well. Pass, and then we'll take. It's not a game, like I said probably 100 times now in this playthrough. It's not a game for the impatient. You need patience. A lot of it. Wow, he heard me? I got detected him before. Interesting. So, there's the machine. Years of Brother Kelsus. Returning from Father Karras' sermon today, I find myself deeply troubled. He hath changed. I see now that I have observed this for some time, but I want to give it pause for thought. It is chilling to listen to his sermon issuing from one of the children, that he cannot spare himself to venture from his chamber for even this purpose. content of the sermon too was disquieting, suggesting, as it did not, that none of us could ever be as loyal to the builder as a mechanism can. I still believe unwaveringly in the blessing of the machine, that this favor towards all things in nature has swollen beyond my ability to affirm. And it seems to me that in his speech Karras did many times confuse himself with the builder, which be an indication I care not to think about. Many in the congregation did not seem to react to the sermon in the same way. They shouted and praised Karras as ever, but I suspect many of them no longer truly listen, that they void their minds and behave as puppets. But I did see more than one with a pensive or grave countenance, and mayhap shall found the courage to approach those friends soon in the Eastport Seminary to discuss these matters. We have not been ordered by Karras himself to spend. For have we not been ordered by Karras himself to spend the next week of April? Yeah. So they're gonna spend a week in the Eastport Seminary, and that's where we did the eavesdrop. That's where they did the mask stuff. So they sent the mechanists there, and they never returned. Became robots, basically. Or robots, but mechanist believers became into soldiers, or servants. Place source material until base on left side machine. Flip lever to activate machine power base on right side. I always love this machine. These machines, the way. Come on, where's the ring?
Assuming the blueprints didn't leave anything out, this thing ought to do the trick.
I think that's the slow way to get there though, because we have to get to the northern apse. And this leads me there. Yeah, that's a slow way. Let's go here. Oh, it saw me through the goddamn thing. Surprised nobody heard that. Karras. Oh, I think just for fun, I'm actually gonna do the jumping puzzle. Just to show you what you have to do. I don't technically have to do it because I found that secret, but I haven't done that this much. So I think this is where that balcony is, where you can only go with the elevator normally. But then up top there's a gate. But I don't remember if that's exactly what this thing does. Then you need a wine arrow. Good thing you get a lot of them. Oh, that one went a little bit unfavorable. I don't like leaving behind. A wine arrow like that. Oh, that's evil. Because you cannot always jump.
Soon all will be blessed with the breath of the builder, the necrotic mutox that I created, and all the souls, the rich that spurned me, the city watch that betrayed me, the loathsome pagans, the mindless commoners, even the loyal followers of Karras, all will receive the blessing and the cleansing. But will they lift up their arms and praise Karras as the vapors make them pure? Nay, they will wail and scream, most ungrateful.
Signal slot A and signal slot B. So that's his device. Here's the one we made.
If Karras has any way to detect what I'm doing, I'll know soon. Karras didn't pipe up about the sabotage. I don't think he knows.
That elevator made that feel a lot more insignificant. Yes, that was the first of the towers. This way. So you can go the one with the 6 torches and a robot facing you, or you can take your chances there. Oh wait.
determined. No danger. I give thanks to my armed, daring, and clear. I have courage.
Wine arrows, excellent. I had a feeling it's gonna give me more, but I thought you need a lot of those in this level. Say we obviously have some kind of machinery. Well, it's not something the game's gonna tell us what it's about. So big that's compared to what we saw before. Don't really want one of those. Oh shit. So there's one of the signal towers that I need to get to, but I think I can get there through the roof or ceiling as well. Over there's the fucking nightmare room. There's like 6 robots patrolling. I could go that way as well. We are here.
I know not why you oppose me. In one act, I will end all human suffering and clear the path for the Builder to walk again on Earth. History will move forward. My tireless children will build in his name, creating advancements beyond our understanding. Now is the dark time before the days of light. Why dost thou oppose me?
Oops. That's not good. Hey.
There is an intruder.
Please be warned. I'm expecting the words of Karras. Please. A malfunction.
That could have gone smoother, but yeah, those robots do a lot of damage. Oh, fuck, it's just leaving me. And I might as well use my flashbangs, though I am actually allowed to kill these people. So it's not as important. I think there are some health potions in the barrels. they went away with the actual functioning elevators and started doing these floating, levitating elevators. Ugh. Weird yawn. So there's lots of shadows here, but that's not me now. I think I know where this leads. Scary hallway. Explorer, inventing, worship, novices. Slot from entry. I think it's like, no, don't come here. So I turn off the lights. So if we look in his room, oh shit, it's probably not be that visible. You see there's metal plates, there's you have to be very careful. I do love this design though, this room. I really do. Just the way the ceiling is shaped and turn this off because it doesn't matter if we have to move slowly when we are invisible. The floor may be loud, but that's kind of irrelevant. Spring wire. This could be a really bad idea. If I drown. No, we're good. I'm pretty sure that's the door we saw before. Oh. Yeah, that's that roof thing we saw.
Scurries about like a mouse. And for what? Why not leave this place and try to destroy each of the servants? Oh, but there are 30 mansions too many to infiltrate in one night? You must spend your last hours of life just equally dignified to laze in a field and await thy death.
Yes, he tries to taunt us by... Because I'm pretty sure he knows that we know about his plan. As I said, 30 dimensions is more than... Even you can sneak into in one night. Taking care of the servants. But I think at the same time that he's not aware that I know how to disable the system. I'm just gonna save because you never really know. Turn the brightness a little bit so I can see at least some. Does not look like a very survivable fall. But I think we'll go down there anyways because we have 7 wine arrows.
Oh!
Ow. I wonder if that thing will kill you. Little funny arms. Oh, he's got an alarm button. Well, it's gonna be the first person we kill in this game. Right in the head. Sorry about that, man. I'm terribly sorry. Garrett don't really kill anyone, but there are many more lives. And I would say that those people are probably dead anyways. That guy was probably dead, or wanting to die at the very least. So in a way I suppose we did a thing. 7 out of 8. I might actually have to go back and get some healing though. Because I am very low on health. There was no option to buy healing items, which is a little bit annoying. Whoa! That was a bit steeper than I thought.
Garrett, thou must prepare thy soul for the Builder's arrival. Cleanse thy thoughts and accept his words. Embrace the coming of the Builder's paradise and rejoice in the humble part that thou hast played.
Yes, I like how everything in this game has led up to this part.
I await the day that Karras will reveal his plan.
Like all the blackmail.
Auditory indications I have not determined.
I'm dead if it turns around. I don't know why, I think that corridor is kind of scary. Those two metal doors is like... looks like it's gonna be either a trap or a robot in there. You know it. So I think we're about done with this segment of the level. Be a bit cautious with this because you never know. Let's take a look at the nightmare room. Actually, let's not. That metal floor kind of discouraged me a little bit. First, we're gonna go and check the... Fuck off. You kidding me?
Art thou not a thief? Then steal thyself away, pest. Yes, hurry now and steal thyself away from this most holy place, ere the Builder's children arrive again. This might be certain this time.
How can we kill this thing? That is scary though. They're gonna get stuck. I like the little arms there. Idiot. Fucking idiot. God, you rode all the way there. Oh my God. I mean, I could run into that room, but I'd rather not. Yes, give up. Like how synchronized those two guys were.
Alas, I alone must wait for purification. I must remain alive to greet the Builder, while all around me all else is cleansed by his wondrous breath. The day shall come when I too breathe in his perfection. My burden is heaviest now, but my rewards will be greatest later. Praise the Builder for all his wisdom.
Fine. I knew there was a healing potion. I've only been of the Mechanist Order for a short time, and already I like it muchly. Many of my friends have been hammers before, but some like me have been newly recruits. For I have wanted longly to join a group of militant nature. So my skills and my not so dainty form can be put to good use. Alas, no such group would take me for long times, but the Mechanists have been goodly to receive me thusly, and I owe them great thanks. They seem muchly impressed by mine skills at battle. Father Karras, our captain, hath ordered us to spend this week in the seminary. I think I have understood that he needs the whole Soulforge church himself to complete some sort of undertaking he worketh on. I shall enjoy the seminary stay muchly, since it be so close to many taverns I may visit. I had found that the gentleman my Mechanist livery quite fetching. Find the gentleman find my Mechanist livery quite fetching, and I receive more kind attention than accustomed to. So basically the Mechanists have gotten pretty popular. People join them, hey, because joining the military, I suppose. It's actually a very interesting room. Well, there he is. There's Karras himself. He's sealed in his room and there's no way to get access to it. This is a long walk. And it leads nowhere. I don't know what I think it's so stupid about that. It's just a little window. What's a vent? A little window so you can look outside. I think there was a vent here as well. There it was. Here you definitely don't want to fall down, because that's bad. That's too high. Slow fall potion will get you down there though. I think you can go there and he will just acknowledge the fact that you're here and you're too late, and let's actually do that. Save first in case there's some sort of combat sequence to it.
What? Thou live still? Thou wilt not escape this time.
It's the same thing. I think that's the same thing he says when you're detected by a camera the first time. I really hope it has some more surprise. Frog base tech in the vines. So here we have the Church of the Robot Spider. Pretty much. I think this is where many of those spiders originate from in this level. I'm not sure. Here we have probably one of the most dangerous, but also one of the coolest rooms in the entire level. The turret manufacturer.
I should offer thanks to your departing trickster woman, for 'twas she that warned me. Before her arrival, I thought the city was blind to the builder's paradise I shall soon bring about. Yet 'tis just thee who knows. No matter, for even if all the city knew, still, I could not be stopped.
Yeah, so this is just I think this is just a sneak peek of sorts. But you have to navigate this entire room filled with turrets. Which is pretty crazy. We're gonna get there later. But I love that room because of its... Let's continue here and just take a look. Here's the death room that I was talking about. It's like a server room. Yeah, so we need to get to that lever and it will open that gate. And there's another one of the towers. And then, just to make things even more fun, there's also turrets. So there really is nowhere to hide. You have to make a run for that elevator. It's pretty well lit. It's definitely safe territory. Let's take the arrow. You can always fire a new one into it. Yeah. You can see how well lit that area is. You could face that robot, but we call him backup. I wonder how long this video is gonna be, because I have some sort of memory that it's taking me 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I've played this before. I see the mechanists have put in a measure. I almost would bet that there's a turret behind this wall there. I don't have to deal with that one. I don't think he really heard me. I think he just pretty much saw me there, which doesn't surprise me too much. Just looking the wrong way. can't really shoot them that high. I always love the way they fire like cartoon bombs, you know, with a fuse. I could jump down into the water, but that fall looks pretty big. Why not? 6. There's 2 levers, there's one in that room there as well. Oh yeah, you can go here. That's what I remember. There's the other one. This could be a big mistake.
Who killed that fool Truett? Was it Dee? Or that woman of the woods? Truett. It amused me to learn he'd been murdered. He was but a bumbling pawn who thought himself king. He provided me with material to create servants, but he was useless for stopping the pagans. Or Dee.
Do this, but it's gonna be a bit tough. I hope I can hide there in that dark spot there in the shadow. safe. I think. Come on, you're expecting me to jump? Aha! Did you not see that doorway until now?
Escape.
Come on.
Wretched intruder, loud listening. I have not determined. Help loud escape. Intruder. Escape.
Damn it. Oh my god. That is fucking scary. Come on.
Long ago, I realized that heretics would never accept their roles in the coming of the Builder's paradise. I anticipated thine oppositions, Garrett, and others who would try to murder me. Thus the Builder protects me. This chamber from which I speak, 'tis his arms encircling me. And all that I need is here within. I need not emerge until the Builder's paradise has come. And you are but dust, blown upon the wind.
I don't know what's in that one. I no longer want to know what's in that one. Now begins the long journey back. That feeling when you hear that sound and then they charge their gun, that never. That's always scary. Guessing this is like their new church. Oh boy. This is definitely, I'm only gonna make one save in here, but this is definitely one room you wanna save. Because these fuckers don't play around. So it's a bit of a puzzle how you're gonna work your way out. But this is one way you're actually supposed to do it. See that button over there? I love that. And not a stealth room at all. This is, you're gonna get shot in it. I mean, I'm sure there's ways you can do this stealthily, but Turbo's following me. Huh. I see you there, little fucker. Oh, you out of ammo? Just love the little ladder there. Well, we know that one isn't that dangerous. We know that one is dangerous. That one I have no idea. dangerous one. We have to get into that room. Oh. And we have to trigger that switch first. That was a pretty cool effect to have done. So that's where we took a sneak peek. How in the world are we gonna get down there? And then out again. I think I know. Invisibility potions. Unless... That's not exactly what I had in mind. Well, fuck. Okay, slow fall potion. It's my only chance. I saw that arrow, like goddamn.
Sifting through the remnants of
I saw that. I wasn't actually all that far off. I have so many arrows I can be here all day. Yeah, I quite like this room. It's like there's a very specific way you have to navigate it. Machine gun arrow. Could you please be a bit more quiet? I don't think that's gonna work. Oh. I almost forgot about that thing again. Come on, come on. Huh. You have got to be kidding me. I think I know what to do now. Too low. Way too high. So we're gonna destroy that bomb one. How many flares do I have? 5. Now I know for a fact you can actually destroy that bomb with a flare. Let's try that. That takes care of that. There's that arrow again. Dunk. So I think I'll use a slow fall potion to get down there, and then an invisibility potion to just make a run for it when I'm coming out. Fuck trying on this. That could work. Let's just save because I'm a bit tired of this one. That's what I was worried about. Shit, that's close. Please don't wear out. actually really strange. I didn't hear that sound he makes. He makes sort of a breath sound. So maybe I'm permanently invisible. So no, no, not you. It's me.
Look about you, Garrett. I built these machines you see, and in turn, they produced the builder's children. The necrotic mutants, the servants, everything. 'Tis my gift to the builder, Soulforge Cathedral and all it contains. 'Twill be the very center of the builder's paradise. Surely this strikes wonder into your heart.
I mean, I have to give him that what they have built here is pretty insane. You get credit for like having actually built all this machinery. So Karras is a genius, but he's a mad genius.
Garrett, thine end is near. Cease thy squirmings and pray for thy very soul.
So I loaded this a few times and it turns out that the stealth invisibility potion is kinda glitched. You get a sort of infinite visibility effect for some reason. so I'm gonna have to find my way out of that some other way. I think that... Fuck. Fucking hell. So yeah, the invisibility potion thing I had to load because I got an infinite stealth effect. I couldn't hear my footsteps either, which really annoyed me. So I assume that the invisibility potion is glitched. That's what I call it. Just because. Fuck me.
"'Twas the builder that smote them, the precursors. He gave them the power to bring about his paradise. But they refused, or lacked the ingenuity. The why of it is forever unknown, but 'tis clear they were punished for their failings. Their civilization was wiped away, that ours could emerge, and now ours shall give way to the builders."
So here we have the robot kid. He's like, no, don't come close. Oh. You can't destroy him. If I remember right, he's completely indestructible to like everything in the game.
Garrett, thine end is near. Cease thy squirmings and pray for thy very soul.
Pray for thy very soul. Why does he have that voice? I mean, I love Karras because he's got the speech impediment. The bad guy, when he speaks, got that speech impediment. That's such a unique thing. I mean, it's like, how many game bosses have like that? He's a madman. He was made fun of, and now he's gone completely fucking nuts. So that's what the frog beast egg does. You throw it at the enemies and they explode in a bloody mess. 2 is usually enough to destroy most things. I thought it would be like actually mines or something here. Oh well. I sound like a baby. A scary robot baby. Actually kind of close. Just gonna save because goddamn that turret room. I don't know, probably 10-15 saves. That was saves coming on the highest magnitude, and I hate it. Here's this room that keeps changing lights. Here's a cool room as well. That there are 2 ways to go here. You can go to the crusher or you can go into this room. So you can go many different ways. That should not even have hit me. Moss. I do love that. Okay. You have to go through the lava and the chainsaw. Or you can go to crusher flame. Pick your choice. Okay, so we're done here. Fine. We still have 1 more of these towers to go. Surprisingly deep pool. And only had 1 water arrow, which is even stranger. But yeah, here we have this room. Where I think they're melting door handles. So I guess they're recycling. Let's a bit more beneficial. It's a bit darker in the middle. Splat. It's just a dead end, it looked like. I do like that light, the ominous red light.
I will inherit the earth.
Yeah, they're like... There's a door handle. Sound.
His time to eat. 'Twas not Karras that conceived his plan, just the builder spoke it first to his ear and guides him now during final hours.
I did not see him. Oh, well, that's perfect. What? The door disappeared. Oh. It's still there, but it's... Seriously. Don't come to me. Oh, you are shit at aiming. Splash. Just clean up the blood. That's a little bit disappointing that Karras hasn't said. God damn. Run away then. A bit disappointed that Karras hasn't said the thing he usually says, where he accuses Garrett of like, what is it that you have created? You have never created anything, you have only destroyed things. And I always wonder if that was the inspiration
Built,
to the same
Garrett.
princess.
When the time comes to review thy life with the Master Builder for thee, and the question is asked, what hast thou built? What will thee say, poor Garrett? For thou art a man of destruction, not construction. 'Tis the biggest sin of all. Build thyself today a good house. That would please him much. Look about you, Garrett. I built these machines you see, and in turn they produced the Builder's children. Then the Prophet Mutox, the servants, everything. 'Tis my gift to the Builder, Soulforge Cathedral and all it contains. 'Twill be the very center of the Builder's paradise. Surely this strikes wonder into your heart.
I mean, I give him credit for that.
Nay, nay.
He may be a madman, but
stop thy distractions, Garrett.
all this.
Thou art not important.
Fine.
Thou hast not built anything not like Karras has. I shall strike thee down for certain this time.
That's a long mission. Oh. God damn it, how long was that? 2 hours and 6 minutes. Yeah. 1 out of 4. Huh. Forget where those secrets even are, and I don't really care much. But anyways, that's the end of Thief 2. Now we're gonna see a cutscene. The final cutscene. Enjoy.
Stood the Master Builder upon the ground, and he saw that the ground was good and clean. No grasses marred his path, nay, not a wisp of vilest weed did spoil his view. Let thy furnace be fueled. Builder, fuel us. Let thy buildings be sound. Builder, fuel us. Let thy foes be vanquished. Builder, fuel us. And all thine endeavors be a blessing unto thee. Builder, forger, founder, fuel us now. Karras took me away from the Boundary Mother and said, "Thou art the child of my endeavors. Follow me and thou shalt inherit the earth."
All this? It was written?
All?
Viktoria's death? And Karras? Was it written in your books?
All is as it was written.
And there's more.
Yes.
Tell me.
So that is a line that I really like, because, you know, Garrett has always been, I mean, he saved the world in the first game, and he was like, I saved it for myself. And, you know, he just wants to live his own life, and now he got dragged into his own thing, and he starts to realize that maybe the Keeper's scriptures, their prophecies, are true. And he wants to know more. So anyways, what happened is that Karras called back his servants. Now, he was supposed to activate them, but because you made your own sort of thing, you called them back to the cathedral. There they activated, and the rust gas killed everything inside. All the mechanists completely gone in a single swoop, like that. So anyways, this was Thief 2. I hope you enjoyed it. A pretty lengthy little playthrough of one of my favorite games. And to be entirely honest, now that I've played through it, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I have. I mean, I played through this game so many times that I think I'm starting to wear it out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, like I said, and well, I'll see you next time for the next videos. Bad Joe out.